Good evening, welcome back. It is time to finish off October 18th and get into October 23rd. Joining me tonight is DJ Anime for
What's up,
Freestyle.
everybody? How we all doing? Are we getting ready to go to the next destination, or are you still got side quests to work on?
I have some content events to
Oh,
do.
okay. Oh, you're doing your free time?
Yeah,
Okay.
we did Nina, so we're going to do Sharid, the Prince, and probably Yumi.
Oh, you're doing the Prince one? Oh, I love that one.
Because I want the accessory.
Yeah, that accessory is really good.
Yeah, so we'll skip Fairy, but we'll work on her later. So, with that, actually, so I went to the doctor's today, got a clean bill of health. And he's like, "Did you eat today?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, darn, I wanted to do blood work." I'm like, "Sorry."
Oh
Asked me that
no.
yesterday. It's like, "Oh, be prepare to fast. Blood work would be good." I find out it didn't cost me anything. "Hey, Cyber, how you doing?" Because it's preventive care. Because I was like, "Oh God, they're gonna need like $100." And
Right.
I'm like, "No, they said it's covered, and they said my blood work should be completely covered." I'm like, "I hope so." Because it saves me money. I was almost point to
Yeah.
canceling because I didn't want to freaking just have that $500 bill and everything. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
Good night, Cyber.
How you doing, Cyber? Oh man. One of the plumber guys came out here today. He's actually from England. He has the English accent. I was like, because he came to the door and I was kind of like, yeah, he's definitely from England.
Catch up on some anime. Evening, Alex. How you doing tonight?
Alex.
Going in? Not a problem. Yeah, I actually didn't get any anime in today. Did yard work. Went to the doctors. Big Lots. Went to Big Lots. Turned the thing I bought because it didn't work. Played 14 for a while. It's like trying to catch up on the weekly stuff. But... Okay, I'm healthy. I was talking to my doctor about BMI. He goes, "That's such a load of shit." Not his exact words, but he literally said doesn't like load of crap. You know, because the ideal weight for me at 6'1" would be 190 pounds.
Good Lord.
Like, I look definitely sick at 210. There's no way 190, 180 is ideal for me. Now, granted, I could definitely afford to lose 30 pounds. But he said everything was fine. Blood pressure, everything was good. Like, yeah. Even jiggle my belly a little bit. I'm like, ooh. He goes, "What?" I was like, "No one usually touches my belly like that." Tickle. And so I'll go back in next week for some blood work. Last time I went blood work, I was vitamin D deficient, B12. I could still be the B12. I've been taking a lot of multivitamin gummies and vitamin D gummies. Definitely haven't been one sick. Oh, and apparently I have psoriasis on my foot.
Oh.
And I've had it for months apparently, and I've tried stuff with it, and this makes this like got 4 little spots that makes it look like a 4-leaf clover. and then it wasn't until like last week or so that I actually just started spreading with the redness. It was always just like looked like bug bites. But so he had me come up, hi vitamin, and go get some cream-based stuff I've used before, and usually they just give me a small tube. It's like $7. And then I go and they go, "It's $20." I'm like, $20? It's a little tube? It's like, I know inflation, but holy crap. No, they gave me a whole freaking tub of this thing. It's like, goddamn. So, it's gonna last me a long time. But yes.
Everything's so expensive nowadays. It's ridiculous.
Oh, it is. I mean, how even food prices, like red meat's up like 40-something percent, eggs are up 23%. Yeah, I was looking into
and people ask me why I don't cook for myself. I'm like, have you seen how much it costs?
Still cheaper in the long run, but still expensive. Like, we fed 3 of us for $8 entire dinner. Well, if you go out, you're paying $10 a person. Because we made fried rice, we got this pork steak thing, so everything else is like $8 something. It still is cheaper in the long run, but
Well, when I cook
so
for myself,
expensive.
I usually cook something that's gonna have leftovers so I can eat it for a couple of days.
That's
So
what we
other
do.
than that, I can't.
So basically,
Or I'll order out and get something I order that's gonna probably I'm not gonna eat all of it all anyways.
right,
And
so
I'll
it's
usually have
enough to
leftovers from
last
that.
you 2 or 3 servings. That's
Yeah.
the most ideal way to go. Like when we made this, like we make enough that can feed like 5 people, and me and my brother eat a lot. Mom eats hers, and I always have a share if we take to work tomorrow. So technically, we had like a meal for 4 or 5 people.
Yep.
And we'll make fried rice or shrimp, and maybe spend like
I tell you what,
$10, make a big old batch.
I've been craving Taco Bell. I was like, man, I want some Taco Bell. I was gonna get some Taco Bell tonight for dinner, and I was like, nah, I'll probably do it over the weekend. But man, they took away the nacho fries again. I'm pissed.
So Little Caesars is right. I got their $7, $8 pizzas, and I usually get one of those in the wings. So for like $15, we all eat. Sometimes if I get an extra pizza in the wings for my mom, it's like $30, but $10 a person.
I tell you what, the last time I got wings. Let's see, I got wings from where was it? Pizza Hut. I'll never get wings from there again. They were like little tiny. They didn't look like wings. They were boneless wings, but they looked like they were a whole lot smaller than what they used to be. I was like, they used to be really big boneless wings. Now they're like itty bitty tiny, like looks like chicken.
Oh yeah, reduced portion, increased prices. I think they said the average household for yearly household for food and everything is up to about $14,000. You need more. You need $14,000 more a year to live a lifestyle you lived 4 years ago. Anyways, before we go into politics, let's continue and get on some Connect events.
All right, Connect events. Let's go.
So, did all the side quests. We finished off. We did the rumored performer for Nina. We're gonna do him, and we're gonna do Yume because she's adorable and fish off. So we're gonna knock her out first.
I think that's who all I did. I think I did the exact same 3.
Yes. I hope you're ready, Van. I'm not going easy on you. Someone's eager to learn. First, you want to try it. It's pretty tricky for a kid your age. That's okay. I watched Grandpa play before. It always looks fun. Figure he might have had something to do with it. I've seen him play with his buddies before. Let's get him to teach you instead of me. Sure, he'd be really happy to do so. Don't worry about it. I want to play with you, Van. Right. That's what you want, so we can go around. With that, Van and Yume started playing. Just the act of teaching Yume how to move the pieces was a struggle in itself, let alone all the other rules and complexities in chess. I never realized that. He flicked her pieces at his to knock them down one moment, and then next she'd be trying to use already captured pieces as her own. But Van's patience never wavered. He gently and slowly continued teaching Yume the rules behind chess in an easy-to-digest way. That's how you're gonna play? Yep. My house, my rules. Stake, Your Highness. Well, as long as she's having fun. Little by little, Yume finally began to grasp the rules. Her tendency to make a move guided by intuition made her very unpredictable. Your turn, Yumi's. Who's next? He is so cute, cuter than Kia. I can agree with that. Kia is absolutely adorable, but I think Yume's got her. Haven't been playing for long, but her instincts are really sharp already. No hesitation when making a play, though. Well, I guess she's still a kid. Good at catching me off guard. I know, how about this? Yeah, take that. Your turn, Van. Whoa, that's a really good play there, kiddo. Keep this up, you might end up being a pro when you're older. Ah, yeah, maybe. I'm just glad you're having fun. Aw. And are you having fun too? I am. I'm having lots of fun. And it's because of you, Van. Aw, big brother. You've been so happy lately. You're always smiling now that Agnes and Fairy and Aaron and Rosette are here. What? Was I not happy before? You ain't wrong, kid. Need to get her a penguin costume.
Oh God.
That's the true test of adorableness. Not a lot to be happy about back then, when I was just started. Just a bunch of shady jobs. Just seeing the worst in people. I thought I knew what I was getting into, but been too long surrounded by nothing but darkness, and you eventually go blind. I don't think I can thank you enough, kiddo. That bright smile of yours was like a lifeline for me, when everything else in my life was grim. If only you knew how special you are. No wonder your granddad's so crazy about you. Hey, are you listening to me? It's your turn, Van. Come on. Oh, sorry, Yooms. Okay, my next move is... Hey, you punk.
Oh God.
Don't you think it's about time I had my granddaughter back? Getting late. Crap, lost track of time. Sorry, kiddo. We'll have to finish our match another day. Aw, but I want to keep playing. But okay, I've had fun. Look, Grandpa. Look, I learned how to play chess. Now we can play together. You may. Oh, you're gonna break the old man's heart.
Yep.
That's why she wanted me to teach you. On second thoughts, I may have been too strict. You can keep playing with the good-for-nothing neighbor. Make sure you don't go to bed too late. Really?
Nothing, neighbor.
Yep. Yeah. She has him wrapped around her tiny little pinky.
Yep.
Yep, you earned it for making your old grandpa so proud. Just promise to not keep your mom waiting, or she might get mad. Yeah, promise. Such a sucker for you. Can't imagine there's...
Yep.
I can't imagine there's much you wouldn't do for her. No one asked you. Victor will never escape you. Right. Even on his deathbed, that man will pay like everything. His darling little granddaughter. That's splitting the teams. Me and Grandpa against you, Van. 2-on-1? Well, that ain't fair, but I'm in. If I get to play your granddad, then it means I don't have to hold back in. I don't think so. Only one of us gets to look good in front of you. And I'm certain you understand who it'll be. Playing into the night until the aspiration Paulette finally came to check on them.
More! Teach me more! I can't wait to play!
Done. A family called Montmartre. Bands at max HP by 100. Hey.
Oh, here we go. This is a good one. I love this one.
The Witty Prince. Man, we're here. Why are you hiding in the bushes? Hey, thanks for coming out here. I've been a few hours, yes? Thank you for answering my call. Hiding in the bushes the entire time? Why are you hiding? I know you're good with arts and everything, but don't you have a right hand with you? Or even just one bodyguard? As I wrote to you, I managed to lose them for a moment. That would be all Flynn. Was he Prince? Like, escaping their bodyguards.
He's Prince Oliver 2.0. He escaped his
really
bodyguard just like Prince Oliver did. He escaped Mueller.
Okay, now Jay. Share the night as men, saving all the dazzling delights of Edith's nightlife. Sister's gonna be mad at you. Already kind of regretting this. 30 minutes prior. Gabbard's film culture is truly impressive. Big studio or small, they all manage to release some rather fine cinema. That ordinary members of the public have places like this that they can visit to enjoy. Such works is also wonderful. We really must work to further their spread into Eslan. Line? What's that name? Elzine? Elzine. Name. You agree, Najee?
Elzine, I don't know.
Bond to be their escort. Ashen, this prince. Apparently I don't like the prince. Just this prince. Yes, our time at the film festival rightly heightens my appreciation for movies. Well then, now to decide our next destination. Any ideas? Couldn't we call it an evening, Your Highness? We have meetings with the Calvardian businesses scheduled for tomorrow and beyond, after all. Suppose you're right. Very well, let's return to our hotel. If you wish, I'll have them send the car to... What is it? What? A collision along our route? Oh? Give me the details. To know exactly what's going on. Can't risk exposing His Highness to any potential danger, no matter how slight. And off he goes! 18. Go to the scene and report what you find. 18. Search for viable substitute routes. We can take if necessary. Sure, it was okay for you to slip out like that? I guess that's up to you, isn't it? Given the situation, if by some chances something were to happen, I dare say the obvious person or responsible would be... Scratch that. I just don't kind of regret this. I want to erase all evidence that this ever happened, and then we'll get out of here. Now, don't be like that. There's no one better to fulfill this role than you. Think of this as a symbol of my trust. Go anyway. Lit. Everything I've hoped for, Van. I've marked a few places I would hope to visit. The one closest by would be... 2 score. 5 health? Wonderful.
Oh, song, baby!
Excellent. So this is the rock and roll that's been so popular lately. I dare say the fervor of this music could even sweep me away.
I love this music. You should recognize this music.
Another Cold Steel songs. We can get closer to the stage. I can tell you where from because I think I can't remember any of it where it's particularly from.
It's not from Cold Steel.
Not what?
Maybe it is Cold Steel.
Like, do you know? Let's do this, so. Hey man, it's a wild get up. This your first time at a live show? Come on man, get into the rhythm. Just match the energy and go wild.
It's Cold Steel.
Go wild. Okay. So, like this?
Oh, I love that music. So good. Oh God.
Every one of them gambit suits around these parts think they're just something else. Run the country. They say bunch of BS. I was gonna make it throw up. Just reading. Yeah, what is? You're right. Yes, though I'd say that applies to more than just government hierarchy. Breeds haves and have-nots. And this was it Zeitgeist or nobilis oblige. Oblige instills some sense of duty among the upper class. You're talking sophisticated to a drunk. What was that? Look at fancy pants. Talking like He knows everything. Why don't you go back looking down on us peasants from your penthouse, sorry? He's harmless, man. Give him a break. I'll treat you doing around if you look the other way for me. Oh, there's a guy who knows what's up. Oh, he said that very clearly. Well, this isn't going as smoothly as I'd hoped.
What did you expect?
What random approach a drunk man? That is a good question. Fan intrigued toward more entertainment venues before heading out for the bathhouse of wash off all the sweat, secondhand booze.
Oh yes, the
This is why
bathroom.
DJ likes this one.
Yeah, of course. Why else would I like it?
He's like, ooh, it's a little hot in here. This is great. These baths have a different feel to them compared to your average hammam. Yeah.
Well, actually, I like the dialogue during this part, actually. So,
They're the best place. I know for when you need a pick me up. Like, you know, he's got his saunas or hammams. Green has his hot springs. Wait, Dad's not sure what Lloyd had. I think he liked to drink. Like alcoholic, but when he relaxed at something, it was usually at like a bar with a drink. They're the best. You can only imagine what it must be like talking with the big boss. Indeed. Can't go into detail about what we discussed, of course, but one might certainly describe RBD as sexy. To say the least. I will say, for a man so powerful, he was fairly candid. Somewhat anticlimactic, really. But I suppose that's what it takes to win such broad support amongst the public after the distrust garnered following the war and the economic crisis. Talking about the new president? The force to be reckoned with, that's for damn sure. I know he's up to something with Renee. Between you and me, I believe my sister would have done a far better job navigating that conversation. I forgot you had a sister. Isn't she a fair bit younger than you? That's right, though her age belies her intellect. Her mind is quite sharp, but unfortunately her tongue is far sharper. She always feels the need to get a word in edgewise, under the pretext of supporting me as the heir to the Islam throne. Salam. He and my father, the Grand Prince, both have lofty expectations. I hope that, when the time comes, I'll be able to meet them. Sounds pretty rough. You gotta be got a lot riding on your shoulders. You're not wrong. I wish to broaden my horizons, all so I can take Islam. Elzheim.
Elzheim.
That's it. It's like, it's literally 2 syllables. Elzheim. I'm like, Alininiums. A nation capable of standing on par with Zemuria's great power. That's why I decided to come to the Republic. I want to study it and take it as much as I could. That's why this plan, anyway. That was the plan, anyway. Despite that, all I did at the first was indulge night after night. Not that I didn't enjoy that, so. You don't know, these 2024. My sister's not like Alphen, that's for sure. Alphen's adorable. But that free time just left me thinking. What would he say if he were here? What would he do if he was in my shoe? He? Who are you? In that wandering bard, yeah? Oliver. Nice. Lassell knows him. She told me a little about him while we were in Tharbad. He's quite the guy. I got wind of a lot of what he got up to through work. Through work years ago. Wow, that was hard to say. The very same. He traveled the continent from a young age, advocating for harmony between nations. Speaking of, I had the pleasure of meeting him once before. He came to visit Elzheim. Damn it, I fucked it up right now. Elzane. Damn it. I said it just a minute ago. Elzine. Elzane. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. And I saw firsthand what kind of man he really was. Quite the charmer he is. It wasn't long before I held him in the highest esteem. He has a hot wife. And that's what I've been chasing this whole time, following his example. No, he's a bad example. Growing and bettering myself for that goal. I fear, however, that I can never measure up to him. He's special in his own right, and I worry I'll never reach the pedestal I put him on. It feels as though I'm following after a mirage in the desert, so tantalizing yet forever just out of my reach. Oh, no offense, but kinda caught me off guard. Didn't realize you had such deep thoughts. Not like I want to tell you what to do or anything, but looks like to me like you gotta start living your own life. My own life. Elaborate. At the end of the day, you gotta strive for something more than just being a copycat. You can't always live in his shadow. You're the only one that can choose how to live your life. It's my life and it's now. So what if you get a little lost in the desert? It's not all sand. An oasis will pop up here and there for you to rest when you're weary. And you know how I'm so sure? Because there are suckers like me who choose to be a spriggan. Now that's a dark and uncertain. But what I'm trying to get at is that there's not just one way of life, to live a life, or achieve a goal. Everyone has their own compass. You want to reach him. Try and marry someone like Scheherazade first. Oh yeah, she'll keep him. But what do I know, really? I'm just an outcast, so maybe don't put out so much stock into what I say. Hey, I know they've had the baby now. Where's the baby? I want to see the baby. Prince Oliver and Princess Shahrazad's baby.
Oh, yeah.
On the contrary, my friend, what you said has done a lot. Put my mind and heart at ease. Never thought I'd be taking life lessons from the likes of you. It seems you perhaps lived a richer life than I first thought. Richer is one way of putting it. Don't know if I agree, though. Just a handyman, who's been in the business for a while now. You have a nice bath, Your Highness. I've come to pick you up. Boss dead. Oh, you finally found me, Najee. Or, knowing you, you probably didn't even lose me in the first place. I'm leaning towards the latter. I definitely found it strange somehow managed to shake off Samira's most fearsome bodyguard. I'll take that as a compliment. Had it been anyone else, but you, I wouldn't have allowed him to remain alone. So long as His Highness had a fruitful night out, I suppose it was worth the trouble. Aw. There you go. Always a step ahead of me. He had to wait for traffic to clear up anyways. Thank you, Van.
Yeah.
I learned a lot during our rendezvous this evening. The weirdest word, because it doesn't sound like any way it's spelled. I feel as though I peered a little more into those unknowable depths of yours. Pray you find a great success with your assignment in Basil, not only as a client who retained your service, but as a friend who has bared much to you now, literally and figuratively. Thanks, Your Highness. Promise we'll do what we can to deliver your results.
Basil.
All sounds like this hasn't been such a bad night, girl. And
One of these days, you'll have to come to Elsan. My sister and I would gladly welcome you.
Oh boy.
Sunlamp. Ch.4. Hope. Plus 10 strength.
Yep, you got the sun lamp. You got the sun lamp accessory.
Evasion. And everything else. Art. Speed. Art's 50. Speed 50. Evasion. Art's evasion by 5. Like some.
I had that macho belt on Van. I had the I kind of had the macho belt on Van and the gladiator headband on Aaron.
Good to have 2 people with CP rebuild. Yeah.
But that's just what I had on him. I don't know what else I had on him, but you know.
Fine. I like that there. The seal delay. Prevention. But get some more evasion up there. Alright. One more save. In the. Yeah, they are doing him. Okay.
Off we go.
Off we go.
This feels relaxing.
Truly well done.
If I do that later, I get one of those done eventually.
I got 2 more to do, so I've done 4 of them already. I can't really do them right now where I'm at. I have to wait till I get.
Really, just put me.
I have to wait till I finish chapter 5.
I'll go back later on because I know they start as you fight them for, so I'm already going to be stronger than them. But if I do them later, when I just clear through them really quick, that's the idea. All right, so finish night activity. Could I call it a night? Tomorrow's going to be another busy day, so I should probably turn in soon.
Yep. Call it a day.
Come to think of it, I know Agnes is gonna go by train, but I should probably get what the prince sends me, fitted sooner rather than later. Do that all night long? First time doing a major mod with my baby in a while. Might as well have some fun with it. So, at the road trip later? That's what we're
No,
doing
you
now?
start it next day. Well, after you see, well, you have to see the scene with Anya's.
Another close one. It looks like I made it in time for curfew. Yes. I have to try and get back to my room without running into the dorm mother. I think Van is proving a bad influence on me. I need to keep living my own life and making my own decisions, not letting others make them for me. If I do,
I trust you've made up your mind.
it doesn't need to
Yes.
find it.
I imagine Van will be contacting you with our answer soon.
Excellent. Where you'll be going for your educational visitation is also decided then?
Nothing gets past you, does it?
Style.
Just how much does Dad know?
dad. You related to this guy?
Not just in general, but about the Blacklight District, too.
Reports are regularly
Oh, the
given to him on
Blacklight
pertinent
District.
developments,
That
and
was
I
a
have
fun,
every reason
exciting
to believe he
experience.
reads them. As for the place you reference, I will refrain from commenting there.
Oh, of course you
Everything
will.
is being done with Dad's approval, isn't it? That place is meant to serve as somewhere the overly ripened juices from the fruit of our unprecedented prosperity can pool and gel. A place where the malice and desires of a certain subset of the population can be isolated and effectively controlled.
You truly are sharp, and from more than the influence of your new job. There is no resisting blood, I see. Perhaps you might even consider following the path of the McDowell family's young scion.
Excuse me. Good night.
Hostility. This is the only time he refers Agnes to Ellie. Ellie is far more better than her. Alright. That why like that? I don't blame him.
Yes. My goodness. Do you realize how close you are to breaking curfew?
Yeah, she got caught by Dorm Mother.
I'm so sorry for being late.
Perhaps I pushed her a little far. It's a bad habit I have when it comes to Elaine, too. Even if I'd still like to believe I'm better than he is. We won't be able to count on the guild this time. I'll need another play.
He really is a crafty one. But I suppose this is just a message from Adios, telling me to see what's going on for myself. I'll also have to take charge of the younger students. This is going to be busier than a simple tea party.
A simple tea party.
Perhaps we arrived a little early. Odette and Albert are coming for the 10th district, so they should be here before long. Sorry, I've asked so much of you. Don't worry though, even though I be away from the group, I promise I won't let it affect my work. I've had any doubts. In fact, I've already told the
Yes!
Well, you're early. All ready to head out?
others should be. Not a mod, all I did was put a hatch on it. Finished working on the car. Yeah, mechanic over in Riverside had to lend a hand, but got her ready in time. So they put a hatch on and put another seat back there.
Yep, more room.
If I squint hard enough, I can almost feel myself into thinking it's a limo. Maximum occupancy. Has been-
Occupancy.
Yeah, that's what I try to say it. Akuku. Occupancy. I know what it is, and I say it all the time at work. Words are hard enough. It's been improved from 5 to 8 passengers, and it sports its own onboard computer. Kinda cool. We could even fit Anya's and her friends now. Suppose you could. Been up to some interesting business, now haven't you? Not half as interesting as any trip you're in charge of. On the other hand, it's a real reassuring to know you'll be around in Basil. Basil, whatever. You know, just in case. I could say the same of you. You seem to know each other so well. You We have a little history together, you see.
Oh god, this is hilarious.
Hi. Ding ding, another challenger enters the ring. We're talking about 5 years ago here. Stop being so damn. Yeah, how cold of you. I'm not going to get to every real answer for this, am I?
No.
Regardless, what are you all doing here? Ah, right. Hey, what's that? This is for you, Miss Claudel. There are sandwiches for breakfast, as well as some coffee. Victor and Paulette asked us to give it to you. They made enough, more than enough for you and your friends to have some too. How thoughtful of them. I concur, and it smells wonderful too. Knowing the chief, it's sure to be great. What's going on here?
Oh god.
Calm your
Albert, shut up.
pants, Albert. Had to get in a heartfelt goodbye before you left. Don't make too much of a show of it, you. No way. He really does have a boyfriend at her job? No, she does not. Please, everyone, this is a misunderstanding. Well, go ahead and get out of here. Oh, go ahead and get out of her hair now.
We'll see you again
Oh,
in
boy,
Basel,
God.
Agnes. Race you there.
Basel.
Yeah, it's Basel.
Right! Travel safely, everyone.
Oh, time to race them to the city.
Get a head start.
Well, they're going on a
The
train, so
long-distance passenger train to Basel, Provence de Auge, will soon be departing.
Sand. Keep that. Bill and Joshua. Oh, get past. Are you talking about Rick Ren? Yeah. Oh my god, they framed it. Train versus car. Which one will get there first? Depending on when they leave. Traffic?
yep.
Question.
All depends on which one goes first.
Passengers en route to Altair or Crossbell will be transferring at Marthe.
Oh, to France. Can't wait. If I'm not mistaken, the Republic's high-tech engineering city. That's right. According to the travel guide, there's been something called aerotram. So, what exactly were you and that man talking about? Come
None
on.
of your business.
Man, the business buddy. The train is departing, so let's get a move on.
Albert is such annoying. He's so annoying in this game.
The guy, young kid with a crush.
She noticed me. No doubt about it.
Yeah, who
Former
cares?
enforcer of the Society and the adopted daughter of the Liberalian Royal Army's commander. Her presence in the Republic clearly isn't a coincidence. Neither the division chief nor Kincaid
know who
have
you
any
are.
idea what the current administration is up to. Regardless, I will fulfill my duty and see that his ideals are not in vain.
Give her a voice line. Very important.
Well, you've seen her before in Cold Steel 3 and Cold Steel 4.
Be the one that works in there that's brother. We had to go help 3 or whatever.
Colby or Corey or whatever his name is. That's Cody's sister.
Yeah, the one he was because Cody was the one that had to go.
Yeah, Cody was the one you helped out with that was in the Hercules mess.
Damn, backseat is the life. Hate might be might fit, but it's been a night here for sure. For two audios, you get dirt on that seat. Take off your damn shoes or something. A shame Anya's couldn't come with us. Not the same without her. Don't worry. Sure she'll have a chance to try out the upgraded back seat soon. I'm sure she will.
Don't be bad mouthing Aaron. Aaron's my boy.
Damn. So there's less space for cargo. Computer still fits snugly. Bring that giant ass thing. Yeah, it kind of scares me how that crown prince knew how to pack such a perfect gift. Yes. Word to the wise, don't ever get in debt to people like that. He says while having the time of his life installing that very same gift. This is weird, though. I feel like he's using both us and the guild depending on what he wants to do. Unrelated. But what Basil's like, I've never seen it. I've never been, not even from an operation. Couldn't say I'm the biggest expert myself, but I've been there a few times for jobs. Located down in southwest Calvard on the walls of the Oz Canyon. It's a heaven of learning and industry. The Institute of Science in the Artisanal District have been around since the Middle Ages. Indeed. Alongside those two areas is Newtown, which houses Fred as its center. Hung up when one of Professor Epstein's 3 disciples brought in advanced technology. Oh, I know. That was Professor Hamilton from the Central East, wasn't it? Time we were on the train, play a card game.
Yeah, I know, right?
At the time, the anti-immigration sentiment wasn't quite as strong. Professor Hamilton's proposal was quickly accepted by the Institute of Science and the Artisanal District. So, 45 years ago, the Institute of Science and the Artisans Guild came together to establish the Verne Company. Like a giant spinach sandwich with cheese.
Yeah, that don't look very appetizing to me.
At all. And then they went on to further orbital technology in new, innovative ways. Right. Like how Calvard and Verne Company were the first to develop the orbital cars. That eventually led to the 4 big car manufacturers being established as affiliated companies. Calvard's pioneered orbital cars, the Empire was the first one to develop orbital trains, and the Barrow the first to develop the orbital airship. It's amazing that kind of things a little research uncovers about the history of something so complex. Good to know, too. I'll have to keep it all in mind for my report.
Hi,
And we're not even done.
Hi, kitty kitty. What you doing,
We're not
buddy?
even done. There's all that
you
links
doing,
to the
big boy?
development of
What you up
films.
to? You want to sit up here?
What we're recording. Films. Isn't that all a bit too simple for a topic? Don't be like that.
Where'd you go?
Oh, to be a student again, when I was their age. Wait,
Hey,
I'm only
hey,
21. I'm not an old pile of bones yet.
There you go. Lay down. Lay down and watch the stream. Good boy.
You go.
Did you go want to watch the car go round and round?
The war 2 years ago in the lead up, which was a big turning point in tech across continent 2. The major powers were locked into a heated arms race with each other. The Empire even ended up creating the giant robots. The parents have sold that thing, yes. I've seen them in person before. Couldn't believe what I was seeing. Wars accelerate the birth of new technology. Not new technology, in turn, spurs on yet more wars, and not the truth. Seriously, every Trail series says that their technology is the most advanced. The Russell, the Rhineford, and so which country is the most advanced? Well, every one takes place further down the road, so each one is leading technology. Because Crossbell started going with the Orbital Network. So technically, I think they're progressing is probably the more advanced of the Orbital Network than anything else. Because the passage of information on super speed is, you can't beat that.
What you doing?
So I'd probably say Crossbell. Oh, who did that one? Fine forward. Fine forward?
Lay down. Lay down.
Reinhardt's Alyssa.
Reinhardt, yeah, the Reinhardt company's Alyssa.
Russell that did the. Who did the Orville Network?
No, I think that was Russell.
The Rebels airships are an excellent example of that, since they were first developed in response to a war between it and the Empire. Anyway, it was pretty clear tech-wise that the Empire was ahead of the Republic during the war. Calvert's back up to top now, though. Yep, reputation and desire to not be one-upped by the Empire, again, more than fueled that fire. He does well. Yeah. I remember Tita, I just couldn't remember basically the company name. Like, I know they're not really a company, but those who created it. That's what inspired Ozefa and the installation of the Orville Network all across the country. Word is our military weaponry got a massive overhaul in the store soon. And the one aggressively advancing all of that is the train. Our hot-ass president, Roy Gramhart.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It's funny hearing you say that out loud. But yes, he is pretty hot for his age, huh? No, that was... Okay, we're back. He's become a big name even in the Empire, for a variety of reasons. Sure. Well, that just goes to show how big a deal he is on the international scale. Yeah, for how different things were at the end of the war, he does a pretty stellar job at steering our ship. All anime characters are hot for their age. Few exceptions. Like,
yeah.
Anime characters are designed to have that, they said, a cat-like look, but nose and, like, the look is adorable and people find them like, they're like attached to them. So, the concept behind it, make them look cute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You doing it to go? You looking outside? It's dark out
I've seen
there.
some animes with some non-attractive character. That the current government is handling things extremely well. But that's more either way, large influxes of major changes on the world stage often manifest as distortions. Like Zaki
I actually like
the facts got anything to do.
I actually like some of the Miyazaki movies, so.
What's one of his movies? I might have seen it, but up till now, Feral Girl's characters are stunning and adorable.
Like Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know that design then. Okay, yeah. Like,
Castle
that witch one, the girl.
Spirited Away.
Something's delivery service. Kiki's delivery service, I think is
delivery service. Princess Mononoke.
Okay, yeah, I know that. I know it then. I've seen quite a few of those. I don't know what the fact anything to do with what we're going to investigate.
But try to sniff around for signs of trouble while we're there, right?
Yes.
Miss Perfect's thing shown when we were talking about the place. We already know there's trouble going in.
We will be on the lookout for anything we can glean regarding the many major ongoing projects in the city, as well as ready to sniff out any significant groups and organizations that may be at work.
Right, together with Agnes, too.
We didn't have to say anything, huh? Yep. Oh. I have all those. I think Spirited Away was a close one. Darn train, darn train. There's no traffic. Oh, I don't think anyone drives as good as you, Rosette. You know just how to make those little subtle moves to work with the flow of traffic. Yeah, never seen anyone drive so straight. Why, thank you very much. Of course, you've got an international license. What did I expect? A perfect 5 on a drive scale. You know, I'm a perfect 5 on the drive scale, but I don't mind leaving the work to a solid 3 like you. Better you than the 2 over here. Or a 3. Yeah, she's pretty damn... Wait. Am I at the 2? Right, Chief. Better get your act together. Don't you worry, though. You ever really want to make her scream, I'm here. Rat bastard. I don't think you can satisfy my girl with how rough you handle. Mr. Way, Mr. Arkwright, a child is present. That's the perfect wife. So it is Sharon. Oh, yes. Huh? But I'm just up here. The innocence. Wouldn't say it in front of you, Miss. Don't say it in front of the fairy. Your grandfather left that behind, yes? Harder music. It must be precious to you if you have brought it for our visitation. It is, yes. No exaggeration to say that I am who I am because of this. But recently, it's given me an awful lot to think about. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't seem to me like you have any regrets about it. Correct? Don't. Someone told me that I make the calls of what I want to do with my life. I'm Toa. Oh, yeah. Toa. There we go. I agree. I was just thinking that. I was like, he looks really good with glasses on. Like, got that sophistication with it. And I miss Toa. He was very adorable. Maybe I haven't made all, especially in that outfit. Cool band. I haven't made all the right ones. Still, my world has truly broadened. I have gotten to know so many wonderful people. Come to know the nation at my birth from angles I've never thought possible. Thanks to that, I know, now beginning to see how I should face the man moving this country forward. Wait, her dad's definitely not the president. It is. Not even trying to hide it, are you? Her dad's the president? Same one that talked to the first Angus? That's supposed to be a secret to everyone but those two? Who it was. I don't know. With a feeling that's fine if you know too. Ever since meeting you in April, you've been so kind to me. You're the one who connected me to Van, so... Oh, I see now. Pushed me to use the orbital net specifically so I'd find his office, didn't you? Bingo.
Bingo.
It matters. We hadn't seen each other since we first met, for a request 5 years ago. I wasn't even aware that I had come to Calvard as a foreign exchange student. Doesn't matter, of course. But then why did you take his arm like that? To see your reaction.
But really, I like hearing how you got to know him. He must have been so kind to you back then, huh?
How did you know?
Well, because you introduced me to him. You're always looking out for us, Ren. So I know you would never steer any of us in the direction of someone you didn't truly trust.
Well, okay, you got me there. He was very kind, yeah. The one who gave me the push to go from being Kitty to who I am today. He had just started out as a Spriggan, and he wasn't the most sensitive or competent. But he stayed with me, struggled with me, and showed me a path to the people I love most in this world.
Wow, I had no idea. I guess Van's always been Van. So after you met him, you were able to reunite with your loved ones?
That's right, and they're why I'm here now. They're the ones who encouraged me to study abroad, so it's thanks to them that I was able to meet all of you.
Funny because she kept running away abroad, and they had to go find her. Now that they caught her, like, okay, you can go, go abroad now.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Give the bright some alone time. Does that mannerism being similar to be reloaded? I guess. What makes I think DJ played that, but character.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend playing P3 Persona 3 Reload. It's not as long as the Persona 5 Royal game is. It's shorter, so
look into it.
It's really good.
Bet you don't
It's
sell
really
or something.
good.
One to encourage.
And through some twist of fate, I accepted the position of student council president and am now heading up this little trip. You really never know where fate will take you.
Tell me about it.
Does he still obsess over sweets, by the way? I also remember him going on and on about cars.
Yep.
Oh boy. If anything, he's an even bigger fiend about them than he was before. At least, according to someone who knows him much better than I do, he is.
Ah, the resident Daybreak. Seems like they have quite the sordid relationship. Just what exactly is going on between them? I know you've got to be curious.
Hey, I'll speak. Not about. You also add the DLCs. Are you coming next? Great.
Well, I already played the game. All I gotta do is play the DLC. So.
Not at all. Though
Better play it.
I might have a small idea.
Probably play it when the DLC comes out, so I can play one go.
Yeah, DLC comes out in September.
It'd be weird if we woke up now. Plus, I want to hear more of what Ren has to say. Kinda seems like Agnes needs a little boost from us, so we better do what we can to be there for her.
Don't pretend to be asleep.
I still
Uncle.
refuse to acknowledge that guy and his operation as legitimate.
Ah, shut up,
But
Albert.
since we're going to the same place, I'm happy to keep an eye on her as her friend.
And lived in the 90s on that. He loved the cars we had then. Oh my god, the muscle cars and such.
Stop is Basel, Provence de Auge, the terminus of this express line.
I tell you right now,
Jackson.
Albert is annoying. God Lord, that guy is like in this game. I was like, shut
Albert.
up, yeah.
I
Albert.
like this for 14.
Please ensure you have all your belongings with you when disembarking the train.
When disembarking the train.
He, the person who is, they didn't even French, they just put on a French accent. I wonder what my friend would say, but she's mad at me. She doesn't talk to me.
When disembarking the train.
I can come in. Oh god.
Oh God.
Guess how
Macchiato.
Yes, but I understand what Macchio.
Finally.
We're getting close.
Nice.
That's the exit right there.
Great exit. Oh, me too, man. Yeah, Marcus Rignitz. So you just give him some kind of nickname like you liked him. Like him. I only used them if I was forced to use them. Or if I got interested in seeing one ability. And then he was on the back burner. Sovereign Prejudice as Machias was when you did Thor's.
Yeah.
Well, Basel, Union City.
This place is actually, I actually like this place. It's pretty cool.
What is up with this place? What a wild sight.
On the left is Newtown. Off to the right is the artisanal district.
Yeah. And up top is the Basel Institute of Science. We're gonna be going around till we hit the parking lot in front of Vern HQ. Time for us to have a chat with the CEO.
From the drugstore. So right now is known as Albert, but maybe like Gilbert? Gilbert was more comedic relief. Albert's just a little prick. Marcus, no, I think Marcus would probably, from what I've known and seen him grow, probably a little better than Albert, but I'm sure I'll see more of Albert later. Dice 3, DS 3.0. Amazing! I can't believe this city exists in the middle of a ravine. Burn HQ, which was big, but seeing it up close is just redonkulous. Yeah. He does say redonkulous. Not ridiculous. He literally said redonkulous. Please, that was a typo, right? I was just gonna say redonkulous because I was like, reasons. Said redonkulous. Student version of this.
Redonkulous? Oh.
Oh, I get that. Makes more sense. And is that the aero tram I spy with my little eye?
The goods.
Wow. Those are remarkably different from the tram and Heimdall. Galore. Yo, this place is legit. Mad respect. Not how they talk. Like, this looks to be the showroom. Floor for cars. Sounds right up Van's alley. Alright, everyone. Let's get checked in at the hotel first. Once we drop off our bags, we can go pay the fine. The fine? Yeah. Go pay the fine, people. Go pay the fine people. Oh, we can pay them a visit. I'm like... Very fine people on both sides. It's supposed to be a classy school, right? Yeah. Yeah. Proper etiquette and speaking. I did great. Donkulous, respect. Anything but classy. Great. Go ahead, threw me off because I was just gonna say redonkulous. I realized that's what she said at first. Then I read it, I was like, she really did say redonkulous. But that's why they call it a plain city.
So I was kind of like, okay.
Yeah. Those translators. We need this to sound edgy. Redonkulous. I mean, it's something funny and witty, but no. That's why they call it a planned city. They develop the whole thing in big chunks. Oh. HQ's bigger than anything I've seen in the capital. Fitting for the Republic's largest private company. And I believe the hotel over there is where the students from Artemis are staying. So interesting. Staying in different places. Of course. Yo, Van. We're in the artisanal district, right? Yeah, 15 minutes city cyber, basically. Van? Probably a little more spaced out. Looking at Motor Pavilion? Yeah, right. Should have figured he'd get sidetracked by big wheels. And he calls me a kid. Don't knock it till you tried it. It's like a nice little place. I'll take you there later if you want. For now, though, let's get down to business. Got a good eye. No wonder that he's connected to Chief. At any rate, I need to focus on my work. Where else do
This place is quite
that.
nice.
We need a save.
Yep.
Very calm and tranquil.
I think
Burn Company brings you here today for Arkwright Solutions from the capital. We're here on an official request from Elzheim.
Elzheim.
Ah, good. Mr. Susan. Been expecting you. Take the elevator on your left in the meeting room on the 20th floor.
Arkwright Solutions. So you're the investigators that Elzheim hired.
Pretty much. They ask us to look into the various problems that have hit Basil.
Putting their noses where they don't belong. It's nothing. Let me get straight to the point. Any concern is unfounded. We have everything under control.
We've investigated our cells and found nothing wrong. Do you know? If you could, please explain. First, regarding the instability of the orbital net within the city. It was discovered that it was a simple matter of heavy traffic on the net. And just like with our orbital disruption, the problem has been solved. Isn't that so?
Yes, generally speaking. The maximum delay of 8.3% is down to 0.35% as of this morning.
That does sound like a big drop, yeah. 100%. Yeah, still got that 0.35% hanging around, though. Ideally, that should be 0, yeah? Smells to me like there's still some stuff to figure out there. And that ain't the only issue you're dealing with, is it? What about the swell of visitors buzzing around the city? Live podcast, no worries, man. Damn it, word. Is that not obvious? Basil is the beating heart of Calvert's industrial sector. Home to many Burn Company Group and nearly 100 partner subsidiaries. That thousands upon thousands of employees, contractors, managers, all acting on their own accord. New hires from all over came in every day. So naturally, the city appears busy. An influx of visitors practically at a time of this time of year is nothing to fret over. You hide nobody. Bad faith visitors? Spies are all the rage these days, you know. Come on. Not sure what you heard out there, but I'd advise against parroting such unsubstantiated claims. Accentuated claims. Your evidence, please. Though we've yet to investigate this issue, your dodging off the question implies that you also lack evidence to prove or deny the allegations. That's what we're here for, Mr. Hausen. Yeah. To conduct an investigation on your behalf. For your podcast, man. So yeah, if we find anything, and I do mean anything, I'll let you know. Fine, do what you will. Squabbling further over this would be a waste of time. Alician, if you would. Oh, is he like the male version of Theotot? D-rank ID. Oh yeah, I heard about these. These are temporary issued security cards for visitors such as yourselves. The city implemented them last year. With these, you're free to use the aerotram to travel to Newtown in the artisanal district. You can't take the upper level aerotram to the Institute of Science, however. Huh, why not? Hold up. Appreciate it. Go and get to work then.
Contact information exchanged.
Huh. That's an unusual hollow.
Don't worry about that, actually, if you don't mind me asking.
Yes?
No, just don't take this the wrong way, okay? Just wondering what pronouns to use for you. Really? Really? Fucking really? You're asking about pronouns, you woke-ass culture?
Huh?
That's the exact thing you should response you should. You out of your mind. Very pretty, but he doesn't really have a female physique.
Of course I don't! I'm a guy!
Really? Could have done so much better without the fucking pronoun thing. Look, seriously, I'm sorry. You're about 14 or so, so give or take. At that age, I figured it was possible you could be either. Really? What do you think? How do you say his name? Patra. Is a male or female when you first met him? Well, when I first saw from behind, I have possible female, but once they showed the front and you could hear the voice, it was definitely male. I was like, it looks like a young boy. But knowing this whole woke culture, he's now gender non-binary. But he clearly says he's male. He must have skipped more than a few grades if your assistant needs.
I suppose you could say that. I'm actually 15, by the way.
Come on. Look at Aaron. He could pass as female, too. Not in that outfit, but no. He dressed as a female.
But I guess it's fine. Sometimes people do get the wrong idea from afar.
Pretty boy. Sure at first, but the way he coats covers him. Yeah, but who makes that mistake as close as he is? And I sure as shit do not want to get old. Enough. If you're all done, then please get out of here. I was hoping that whole white supremacy thing could fit. Well, for me, I really do get the wrong idea when I first see him too. I mean, he did look female. I will give you that. When you first saw him, he looked female. And it's kind of portrayed as a feminine trait, like the whole design. For the first time that they say female hides their identity as male. But when they got to the point of where the robots were introduced and such like that, it was clearly male. I mean, these guys don't have Adam's apple. Anyways, quick ad. Hey, we're back. Busy man after this. Wilson, sir, the students from Aramis Academy have arrived. Already? Oh, let them through. Salasian, I'll be counting on you yet again. Don't call him Portra, because never in my life have I heard QU as a K. But, you're staying for 3 days, yes? Good luck clearing out the gutters, so to speak. Thus. Side-eyed her. All turned around. I know I'm in her corner. Don't want no part of any of this. Welcome, students of Aramis. Right this way. Things would be nothing but cutscenes. These are your C certification cards. They're primarily for outside trainees We will have access to the Institute and the Aerotram. Thank you very much. Wow. So we can ride the Aerotram as much as we want. And we can visit the Institute of Science. This will help our reports big time. Then each group is free to do what they want. We'll meet back up at the hotel lobby around 6:30. Remember, you'll be punished if you're late. Promise. Yes, ma'am. Huh. Okay. Wait. Then... See, I'm a foreign exchange student from Liberal. And so we just happened to have met through a contact with you. We had quite the wonderful chat after she read all of my past papers. See, met both Professor Russell, Grove.
Aw, and I was hoping we could hang out for a little bit too.
Sorry for deciding this on my own, you two.
Nah, it's fine. We've got 3 whole days, right? And you'll be back come nighttime anyway. We'll be counting on one heck of a report.
Just be careful, okay?
No, you're take a shot. Ever kept disconnecting? No one else having issues?
I'm not watching. Well, I'm watching it through here, so you know I don't. You know,
Oh yeah.
It hadn't disconnected on here anywhere.
Turn the red. And away we go. Because Anya says she'll be here in about 15 minutes. That's surprisingly quick. I was about to suggest we get started if she was going to be much longer. All right then. Well, while we're waiting, it's Guardian time. Yeah, gotta order ahead of time so we can dig in as soon as Anya gets here, of course. Thought so. Oh, sweet. Real slick. Shall we order one along with some coffee then? Oh. Definitely my VPN.
Then I'm counting on you to lead the way, Mr. Silesian.
Of course, happily. Once we catch the Aerotram, we'll be at the artisanal district in no time at all. By the way, you're older than me, aren't you? Mister might be a little stiff. You can just call me Katra, if that's all right.
You don't mind? Then Katra it is. But I'm only older than you by a year, so I don't want you to be too stiff with me either. Why don't we talk like we're old friends?
What you think?
Okay. I'll keep it casual then. I get the feeling you're always
Aw.
told to loosen up a little more.
That's right. My friends never let me hear the end of it, but I can't help the way I talk. I know I'm repeating myself, but it really is a pleasure, Katra.
Same to you. Now, should we get going?
No.
Yay! All right. Stop.
I see.
Go to the door.
Why not stay here?
Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
I don't think you
Funny,
can
if you
wander
move,
around.
the light's kind of
You can go too
blinking.
far with Anya's.
Huh?
I think you have to go straight. I don't think you can go do all your shopping yet. So.
I can't. I was just.
You can't do the vending machine though.
Operated by the city of Bothell.
I said you can go to the vending machine though, so that's you can go there.
Not this way.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I did the same. I tried the same thing. I was kind of like, "Oh, let's just go do our shopping now." Nope, denied.
I don't see aerotrams much across the continent, do you? Call them a must with where Basel is located. Newtown and Artisanal District, the Artisanal District, and the Institute of Science. It travels along a loop and helps consistently deliver parts where needed. The Artisanal District's platform is on the right. Just tap your card against the ticket gate. Alright, let me give it a try. Beep beep.
This is the Aerotram, operated by the city of
Give me the option. I'll hit it. Okay, gonna get a little pervy moment where it shakes and he's like, oh, and falls into her.
No.
It'd feel even more awkward.
What a spectacular view! Though I get a little dizzy when I look down.
Look down.
And wow! Newtown is already so far away!
Enjoying yourself?
Yes! Tremendously! I bet Fairy would enjoy this too. I wonder if she's gotten the chance to ride yet.
She really is so cute. But how is someone like her connected to those others?
Reaching people. Here we are. This is the Artisanal District. Now I just need to find the hotel they're staying at. Here's Van's pickup truck. So he drives an Ingrid. Even customized the frame. Wait, Tara was only just developed. How did he get his hands on it? Didn't realize you were an expert. You pick this kind of thing up if you work with Vern long enough, I suppose. How did you get to know people like them? What do you mean? The Spriggan, whatever you call him. That red-haired guy both seemed really shady to me.
Oh god.
Though a girl and maid, I think they look like good people at least. Yeah, one's a Jaeger that Lily would go to war. Good people. Just having a hard time picturing what kind of group is actually it actually is if you're involved with them too. Well, can't blame him for thinking that way about them. Van runs a problem-solving agency. Work there as a part-time assistant for reasons I can't get into. Both work and my duties as a student happen to be bringing me here at this time. Sounds like you got a lot on your plate. Are you sure it's okay to be working with them, though? Vern CEO didn't seem very happy about them sniffling around. Oh, work is complicated, I'll admit. But we don't do anything illegal. Borderline. Technically. His willingness to hire an upstanding young lady like you does reflect well on him. Give him that. Even if it don't think highly of his choice to involve someone like you in a business like his. People say that about him. You have nothing to worry about. Really. He might skirt the rules here and there. But he's still a man I can genuinely respect. Not if you say so. You become so protective. Feels like one of those guys who takes some getting used to. The way he treated me was just... I was so close to forgetting too. What, pretty boy? Did something happen? Nothing. Worth bringing up, anyway, we shouldn't keep your friends waiting. Be offended too if someone asks me about it. Yes, we're over here. It came quick. Oh, wait a sec. Isn't that? Sorry for keeping you. Ch.4 was good enough to guide me here. Thanks for helping her out. You ordered in eating it. Garden. Not for the group. Wanna join us? No, I'm fine. I'm hungry right now. Boss, the taste is downright divine. I'll make it up to you some other time then. Don't owe me anything. It's not like I did anything special. I suggest you don't pull any funny business while you're in the city, though. No causing trouble for the women in your group either. Okay. Oh. I'll get going now on this. Let me know if you need it. My help it. Oh, I will. Thank you. Nice if he gave that chance to me to think him as something. Puberty's rough. He sure had a soft spot for you, though. Do you think? It just struck me as this very friendly sort in general. We got along right away. I can be friends with him too. Oh, I'm sure that won't be a problem one bit. I'll be happy to introduce you if you get the chance. What are you? 5? There's nothing wrong with wanting friends. Yeah, need to rain on a parade. Here's your auto. One of our famed Engadins. This is what I'm talking about. Come and have a seat on this. Get to cutting it right away. Yes. Was used to making gardens for me back in the day.
I finished, Ch.4. I'm quite confident in today's dessert. The more worried you are about something, the more important it is to take a break and relax. No need to push through.
Down. I think I can trust Agnes. But I'd better keep a close eye on the rest of them. Don't want anything threatening the place so special to me. Hey, Aaron. Suppose it wouldn't hurt to say hello to the supervisor and take care of my usual work while I'm here. The stuff. You won't find a better marriage of flavors than these bitter walnuts with sweet caramel nuggets. So mouth-watering rich, huh? And you wouldn't believe how well it pairs with some strong coffee. I swear, I was born just to savor moments like these. No one wants to hear this every time, you know. Just eat the damn thing. Drives it to a T, though. I can't get enough of that buttery flavor. And Ben says it's good, but you know you're in for a treat. Sugar addict. My nose is good for more than just sniffing out trouble, you know. I feel like you're joking, but I could buy it working. Stuff like this. Indeed. Now, I think we've rested long enough. Perhaps we should get to work. Do you think we should prioritize investigating Vern? I think we should hold off doing that. Can't imagine we'll find anything major this fast, even if we tried. We should start with wandering around Basil, taking care of 4 SPGs. That'll give us a decent idea of the situation. Same pattern as usual, then. But how can you be so sure word of our work has spread to here? Game developers are God. Hate it that way. Question? Vern's boss sure didn't seem like he wanted to help us any more than he had to. Oh, I don't think we worry about that. After my headache of a friend slapped this job on him. Alright. CID? Did seem like a highly capable person. So that's the least to be expected of their chief. You and he go back quite some. Anyways, sugar cookie was good. And you and he go. All right. So, unfortunately, yeah. It's out how he's here in person, though. Then likely he sent someone in his place. And in this and that other project he teased, I'm sure there's a ton of scheming going on in that head of his. What did the then boot say to the hot dog window? Make me one with everything. Guess we should go find out what the 4 SPGs we've got waiting for us then. So, when do you need to be back in the hotel? What are you gonna do about your uniform? Ben said to be back at 6:30. Brought some clothes besides my uniform, don't worry. Let me go and get changed. I'll take you to our room then. We'll handle the payment of the bill at the meantime. Lots of shops.
Do you know what you want?
Tell me the rest. I want a shop. That was the shop.
Do you know what you want?
Don't take too long to decide now. Come back soon.
Right. Back. Recipe.
Yeah, to learn the recipe, it's in their items.
I got it. See if there's anything else.
Oh.
Looking for the SPGs. Cool partner. One's real serious sounding. And why they don't want to go to the guild or the police about it. I really hope we can help them while we're here. Might learn more about what's going on in this while we're working on it. That'd be 2 birds, 1 stone. Makes sense. Sounds harmless to me, but what's your take? Barry brought up a good point. You can also get some information on the Institute while we work on this case. Pretty vague, though. They didn't give their names or the pressure they're accusing. They're going to have their way to make their job difficult. Naming names in the case may result in the professor or other parties threatening the whistleblower. I believe our client just prefers to err on caution. Yeah, that's true. That lays it up. Yeah, that tracks. Fair enough. Is that you handle recording the combos? Importantly, you gotta be careful who we talk to about this, though. Client doesn't want word of this getting out. Start with people unrelated to the Institute. That way we don't accidentally hit a nerve. That makes sense to me. I imagine there would be plenty of those here in the artisanal.
You have my support, Mr. Arkwright.
Oh. Get the school right now. Where should go west. The story quest is the story quest. Little flower girl. Like, little grown up.
Yeah.
This must be the Aerotram station. David goes all the way up in the sky. That's right. This will take us up to Newtown in no time. All you need to do is hold your certification card over the ticket gate. Guess we're not taking this one. Guess we're not taking this one after all. Hired. Our D rank card isn't accepted in this Aerotram apparently. Need a C rank card or higher. Are you sure? Or we had a C. We just roll out to the welcome mats right here. Anyways, we kill them to throw one of their biggest stakeholders up on. They're looking forward to it too. Oh, no use crying over spilled milk. You can head on up if you want, Agnes. I'll just take the long way. No, it's alright. I'd rather stick together. I'm sure we'll get a ride the tram another day. The day ferry. Don't let it get you down. You're right.
This tram is bound for the Basel Institute of Science.
Walked all the red mark.
Yep, all the red Marcos. And say, let me talk to you.
Explain. Well, if it isn't Van, surprised to see you taking a business trip at this time of year. Clients came in with a big job, but we're out here taking care of it. Looks like you're moving on up in the world, too. Last I saw, you were part-timing still in school. Now you're a receptionist. Hi, Vitamin.
Kitty!
Yep. Yep. They hired me here fresh out of college. Another acquaintance of yours? You got friends in all sorts of places. Oh, we're just in the same field. We worked together on a job a while back.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. Yeah, kitty, kitty.
Kitty, kitty, get treats!
I got you. The run up here. Hey, wait a minute, pick your ass up. You're not light.
Kitty treats! Kitty treats to the kitty!
Love it. Ellie.
Nah.
First time I gave this, you bit the hell out of my finger.
Nah. Yum yum. Nom
My
nom
little
nom
art
nom.
tart.
Nom 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 treat.
Cat butt. Cat butt on.
Cat butt.
You're pushing buttons. Sitting on my keyboard now, buddy.
The cat's gonna stream now. The cat's gonna say,
Hey.
hey, I wanna stream now.
Yeah. Got his attention and creates he's on. Ben was actually telling me about you the other day. He said that you should be fine contracting. Contracting, yeah. Oh, contracting. Okay, I get you. If I'm contracting you for help if I need to. I'm like, what? That contacting. I'm like, so contract. They're fun. I heard the same from a friend of mine outside the guild. If something serious goes down, there's no shame in us working together. Oh, who? Renee or Killica, I'm guessing. Where I can't walk 5 args without people dragging me into their business. I ain't a bracer, you know. Oh, speaking of which, you're...
Oh crap.
Speak of the devils. These 2 bracers work in Edith, correct? There. Didn't think I'd run into you guys here. Don't tell me we all got shipped out here on behalf of the same guy. Obviously not. I have no idea why you're even here. But we're here on official orders from the guild, not an individual client. Whether you guys go, wherever you guys go, trouble seems to follow. I think it's making me superstitious, not gonna lie. Hopefully, that's not the case here. Don't enjoy it any more than you do. Stop framing it like I'm the one at fault. I'm just doing my job and putting food on the table. Desserts on the table. Clearly a C-rank bracer has got better things to worry about than Spriggan. So stop letting me live rent-free in your head. Or ass. Swear. Why I can't stand you. You always just... forget it. Just don't get up to our Don't get up in our business. Got it? A bit abrasive with you, but I do think he respects your abilities. If you come across anything, just let us know. We're doing work for the guild anyway, so we might as well share intel. Funny way for him to show respect, but, well, you do you, Bracer Boy. Not too worried about him. We need the guild to lend a hand. We'll ask for it. For now, we got our bone business to focus on.
This tram is bound for the Basel Institute.
Get a load of that. Discard workshop. Go. Half
Come
a...
on, we ain't got
Hey.
all day. Get that work done.
The monkey man. Yes, sir. Are those from the Empire's Panzer soldiers? No, they seem a little different. Yeah, word about these things has gotten out into certain circles, but most people still don't know about them yet. After the war, they don't know about these things? Guessing you do, though. Your company's involved in their development, right? Yes, though not that much. We have only been assisting in trials. Who are you guys? I haven't seen you around here before. The restricted area, no. I totally get why you want to gawk at these beauties, but they're technically not public knowledge yet. Then don't leave a big-ass door open with it. Go ahead, move on along now.
Yeah, all right.
Wonder if they're the guys.
No machines like this were being made here in Kabar too? There are. I've heard the concept behind their design is different from the soldats over in Erebonia, though. They're going to be revealed to the public along with their names sometime soon. Huh. It feels like we saw something we weren't supposed to, even if it was just the legs. Imagine that while they're being kept a secret from the public. Most major groups and organizations have already been told about them. Like I said, you want to keep it secret, don't put a big-ass door with it wide open. That includes those abroad, our international allies, even maybe the Empire. I believe you're correct in your assumptions. I think that's true for all the weaponry that's going to be rolled out soon. Just our soldat lookalikes. Either way, this looks like the biggest workshop in the artisanal district. We'll have to come back another time if we get the chance. Get it on now! The door yet? Gotta go right in. Here's the steps. Steps. As you work in product, let me tell you, mediating between factories and artisan, special work. This is part of the sub-quest. I guess I should go back down and talk to the other guy. He tweaks the product before it goes in the line. But why do they care so much about that extra 1%? Good enough as is. This guy works in products procurement, huh? I don't think he's working for the Institute, but he might know a thing or two about them. Wouldn't hurt to ask.
Well,
not easy working in product. Let me tell you, mediating between factories. Oh, what this say?
Yeah, you just gotta do the topic with him now.
Oh, I didn't even see the topic.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah, you gotta bring up the topic to him now.
I didn't see the topic whenever you talked to him. Oh. Professor abusing their assistant? Oh, I'm not sure why you're talking to me specifically about it, but to be honest, I work in Vern's procurement division. I don't attend the Institute or work with them directly at all. We know. It's exactly the angle we want. Word travels, you know. I get that. I haven't really heard anything about it, though, sorry. Vern and the Institute are very closely linked. And that does create conflicts of interest. May not have heard about it, but it is believable. Very possible the two sides are stressing each other out. Could you tell us a bit more about the Vern and the Institute working together? The Vern Company awards grants to the Institute of Science to research and develop new products on their behalf. It allows the Vern Company to curate their products with research from experts. Oh, wow. That's really neat. You even understand it. If I recall, Vern can trace its roots back to the old Artisans Guild and to the Institute itself. Always figured they're working well together because of that. They did. Past tense. They had good relations while their senior advisor was still there. Alas, she left Basil some time ago. Now Vern and the Institute hardly collaborate at all. Every project for itself. Oh, it's every project for itself. Maybe the asshat in charge scared her off? Thanks for the info. It helps a lot. Here. Yeah, really high up.
Ooh, there they are. I'm so glad I finally found them.
Hello. Is there something you need from here? The owner of this house hasn't been home in a while, I'm afraid.
I tell you what, you know what? She almost looks like Kia in adult form.
Really does. The adult Kia.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of like, it's funny. I was watching Neo Matters. When we first saw her, he was like, "Is that Kia?"
Like, damn, she grew up in a year, 2 years.
Yeah, I know, right?
She is Dorothy, literally. I was thinking Dorothy as well. Thing she said Kia, is like, I could see Kia, but literally Dorothy came to mind. We're just walking around and happen to end up here. Well, you know who owns this place then.
Yeah, you could say we're acquaintances. Well, that might sound a little too cold, actually. I don't know if I could really call us family, but we are close. Just not as close as he is.
Close. Like you points all gone into her face and tits. Little dits with a capital D.
You know, you guys are all just adorable. Especially you tiny thing. Where are you from? Do you want me to show you around?
They're like a... Not that tiny. Ooh,
Silly me. I forgot I have somewhere else to be. You won't be able to meet this house's owner, but the boy looking after it in her absence should be back tonight. Goodbye now.
Bye-bye. 4'7", so I know you're tiny. She was dressed like she's a researcher at the Institute or something. Wish we could have asked her a bit more about that. Make her understand my size isn't all there is to me. I'm strong too. Oh, you poor thing. Like late 20s, huge kid. Kind of an airhead. Freckles, glasses. Yeah, I did it. Would. Are you going to start behaving like an adult, Aaron? Or am I going to have to force you to? I wonder if that could be. Is this all fun? Go. Big project, Arson's Guild, fellow member, proud of him. Ambassador. Member of the Artisan. There's some details, yes. Ask him.
Can we talk?
Doesn't ring a bell, sorry. My son is studying at the Institute. He'd never told me about anything like that. It doesn't prove it's one way or other, of course. Just heard about him. Did he tell you about any other stuff? Anything helps? Well, sometimes I do hear about people in the same land, butting heads over funding. I heard these grumbling about two professors going at it. Seems like a pretty stressful place. With all the greed and the infighting over projects, it sounds like it's got everybody at each other's throats. That might be what started the harassment. You know which professor specifically? I really can't remember, sorry. I feel like there was at least one Professor Hamilton's involved, but that's all I got. This professor was jealous of someone and beat them instead. Oh, thanks for the info. All the same. A lot of reading today. That's all there is to see in the Arsenal district. We should check out the new town next. Since we cannot use the Aero tram, we'll have to walk either or drive there. Let's take a walk. Help us get more acquainted with the people in the city. Gotta be kidding me. Walking's such a pain in the ass. Shut off to certain people's ranking cards. Walk there. What's the problem with just letting them use the train? I for one.
Key card number to get access to it, apparently.
Right. But you can still get there by walking. But you have to get there faster with a key.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some lovey.
What's a key cat? Oh my goodness, what a yawn!
Let's make our way to the bridge then. Even the locals barely use it. Because most either go by car or use the Aerotram. Rode the Aerotram, right? How was it? The best view, but it was a little scary too. I didn't think there would be a difference in ranks. Have you ever used the Aerotram in the past, fan? Got to ride it when I came here a couple years ago, but just had a regular old ticket. From what I hear, security in the city has undergone a massive overhaul. After the war, the government ordered a total reform. I don't find it surprising that they would want to be very careful with an experimental city that is very nearly a national secret. Okay. But tell me how that puts us at a lower rank. A bunch of kids here on a school trip. I don't think it's that they're high. I think it's more that we're low. Still, it's not a big deal. As long as we can drive. By the way, pretty sure we'll eventually bump into your classmates. You okay when that ends? I'm fine. Explain things to them for the most part. They might happen upon some info before us, so if we see them, let's make a point to ask. Alright, we got a new start. Hey, stop! So I just came.
Yeah, now you can go back. Now you can go back there and like do all your shopping that you need to do, and get whatever you need to buy. The weapons place is downstairs. Is the downstairs?
Hello there.
Or the arms shop. Whatever.
They're doing attack speed.
Yep. From what I have learned about these, to get these attack, the best thing to do is if you have U material, is to trade it. Trade like if you can make attack 3s through a trade with your attack 2s, it's a lot better than using all your sepith because it takes a lot of sepith to get those ones.
See you again. Quick ad break, and then we're gonna explore.
Hello there. See you again.
What? You expecting thanks?
I appreciate it.
Bingo! Yeah, if you go down those steps and right next, there you go. Well,
raise me out.
Do you know what you want?
that's your new weapon. That's where you get your new weapons. Here you go. How you doing, buddy boy?
All of them.
How you doing, buddy? What is it? What is it? What you doing down there? What'd you see?
Too much. Decent upgrade. A lot of move.
You can come back and upgrade stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell some things too because I'm not gonna need these weapons.
You can sell all your old weapons, so. Where you need to go? What you doing? Wait, stretching? Is it? Do you want to catch her?
One more.
Oh, don't forget to customize your stuff too.
I hit speed by 1.
I hope to see you again.
Hello. Thanks for shopping.
Oh, you missed something.
Was there a gift there too?
Yep.
Hello.
You have to scroll. If you go to buy items, scroll over to where it says gifts. There
Thanks
you go.
for shopping.
I almost forgot that myself.
Don't mind if I do, Van.
Hello there.
I do all.
See you again.
Alright, upgraded. Go.
Yeah, you're good to go there.
Now, what's it say?
Forward.
The new holocore quest is actually really good because you go out of the city and fight things. So.
I got plenty. Good for you. Probably done.
Well,
Can't average goes like her. Can have better info than the meats. Nah, yes, get it.
let me ask you something.
Hold on. Surprised me. I've heard some nasty things from some specific professors at the institutes. Really? Won't name names, but I've heard a thing or two from a friend of mine. He's a researcher at one of the labs there. And every night they're sleeping at the labs after unpaid overtime. One little mistake during the day and they get torn to shreds. They say it's considered normal there. Just work until you drop. That. My friend, she told me one night that she was having suicidal thoughts. I had to talk her out of it. I think. Horrible. Does the Institute not know about their working conditions? Oh, they do, but fear that the rules are roost there. The Institute's senior professors are like celebrities in their own right. Nobody can touch them. Oh, whether or not you have a career in this town, Vern, my own company, everybody, they also go through the Institute's pipeline. Huh. Out of curiosity, who do you work for? Number 2 work for. This orbital goods supplier. I got a license from Vern to sell their goods. Though it's not like I can speak up about it, because then there goes my career. Word travels fast. Yeah, Rex. Vern and the Institute might as well be Basil. They might as well be Basil. You speak up and you never work in this town again. I hope we find a way to right this injustice.
What you doing? What's up, Lord Navasa?
What's up, Lord? How you doing?
The arrow tram's just...
What's up, nerd?
Why not stay here and relax? Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
Welcome. How you doing tonight, Lord? Go wherever the heart takes me. I bring my little ones along with me. Yada yada yada. Practical business model. What makes me happy? Sure would be.
Let me ask you
What's
something.
your coffee? Just got done with further stuff stuffed in Daybreak. All I will say is that you'll enjoy it. I hope so. I'm getting tired with the run around and talking to everyone. Action. This is long. I was complaining about side quests. I literally just said, I don't mind that the story plot's long. I was just, get me in there, yeah. And I'm like, oh god, this is long. Good. Wrong. Reading out loud all this text.
That grind, hell yeah.
Ugh. Why I say chapter 4 is boring.
I think chapter 4 is boring. I actually kind of enjoyed chapter 4.
Well, you enjoyed the end of it, or did you enjoy all this chit-chatting?
I just enjoyed it all together. Actually,
All 4, yeah.
so, you know.
I think it's a little too long. We'll see though. By the end, I will have my girl. Thing you do with finish something. I'll let you know how I enjoy it at the end. I think plot is okay, but the long chat is boring again. Chapter 4 is what happens when you keep the plot bottled up until something happens. Workplace harassment. Haven't heard anything about that. Sorry. My clientele are a lot more mellow. The faculty I get are pretty kind, actually. They treat their students and understudies to meals sometimes. Specifically, they might help us narrow down things. Professor Aurelia? Associate Professor Tyne? Professor Colligan? Colligan, man. But he hasn't been around in a while. They always look probed, like on death's door. Seriously, when I talk to them, they all come across as normal, upstanding people. Oh, they're just covering them for the man. What you're saying? You be the judge of that. I noticed that some of the researchers in the specific lab have looked really down in the dumps of late. Workplace harassment would explain that. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but the lab's professors might have something to do with it. Well, if anything comes to mind, please let us know. Ha 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 ha. Well, I'll show you just the thing with thinking things, but thanks. I'll let you know. Okay, you can stop with chatting. The story then I believe, yes. What next move? You know, there are still bits of basil that could use a sweep. Double check first. Okay. I got lots of red things.
Yeah, more red marks.
How many cars? I've heard about its capacity, but it's very impressive seeing it in person. Come to the Automotive Haven. Motor Pavilion, where all the big manufacturers put their stuff before it hits the market. So you're not too far ahead of me, you said, Navessa?
The Lorna Voss is ahead of you in this game.
Right. But not too far ahead, though.
I don't know where he's at. He might...
Just got done with further stuff into Daybreak. Oh, okay. You didn't know it's...
Yeah, I think he was in. I think last I saw, he was in the intermission. So.
Friends big here naturally.
I'm actually ahead of him. So.
Punch makes things under the wing. Bunch of things. Nino, Ingrid, Red Star, and it's.
I know where you're at.
That's your big four.
I know where you are.
Let's just say Febs would be proud of me where I'm at.
I have a feeling I know where you are.
This is where they show off all their latest and greatest stuff. Like me, both geek around the models and chance to yoink. There's the yoink. Some of their ideas for our own projects. Whenever I come to Basel, you bet I hit this place up every time. Important place in the city, fool. That's great, Grandpa. Now, let's get on you all. See, I do hear that the four manufacturers compete with each other a lot. Use their own specialties, but nonetheless push each other to enough debates. That's factor into the showroom too. Yeah, you guys are ruthless. Specialize in different things, but when the market collide, you bet their throats. They're good for the consumer. You know, any Brits, especially, they both manufacture their cars here in Basel, headhunt, and poach from each other like nobody's business. If you got time to kill, I highly recommend stopping here. Did with the salespeople. Don't hate Melchior enough. Fair. I've already played crew in Japanese.
No,
Doesn't mean
hey, Lord Navasta, you don't know what my hatred about that man is right now, okay? I'm not going to go into details.
Ooh, catchy. Grr, catchy.
Melchior can, yeah, he can die, and I would probably have a party. So
He could fall off a cliff and trip over a drill, fall off a cliff into a volcano, and I wouldn't be mad.
exactly,
My friend would say.
it's exactly the way I feel.
She's
about
like, I'm not wishing harm on them, but if it happened, that was very, very specific details of something happening that you wouldn't be sad about. Anyways, Passion Cars already have been in truck and natural they be drawn here. The friends who are already here.
No, my hatred. No, I tell you one thing right now. No, I hate Melchior more than Rufus.
Is that a redemption arc?
Yeah, Rufus redeemed himself in Reverie, so Rufus is he's been redeemed, but Melchior, no. If I get a chance to kill that guy, he is going to die.
This building is in liberal CCF and the Epstein Foundation. Foreign tech foundations established using their great-grandfather's cash, right? Wow. Famous is even in the Republic. Kind of funny that it's been dumped over in the corner like that. You're so rude, Aaron. It's fine. That's before. All the big buildings were parts of the Foundation's branch here. Indeed, as part of the downsizing in the Republic, they moved to this location. Its performance in other countries remains stable, but heck, going in the way it is, it's only natural there'd be a dip in business. Right, with the Zypha. What was it before again? I think they're doing the routes underground. Well done. 5th gen co-development with Vern and Epstein. Part is that I still believe that the ancient tribe fairies. Guess who comes back to Calvard because of possibly fairy? Like, you mean fairy her or fairy like fairies? 6th gen would look like what the 6th gen would look like. Sparked a hell of a lot of conversation both before and after the war. Then they went and pulled that what even the Empire Rainford Company didn't dare to do, got the Foundation out of the equation. It causes some pushback across the continent first, but now their technology is well on the road to being available to the public. And they'll do anything to keep themselves in their current favorable position. I would imagine. Even use Marduk for practical testing. Though perhaps it isn't my place to weigh in on the matter. You got that right. And the one pushing that international and a national policy is your daddy. So, DCF, the one that developed airships, right? Yes. Their facility located in Zeus and Liberal. Find their products all across the Republic. Things like communication or household goods. Definitely Barry does leave a lot of gray area, but I still believe Campanella gets back. Ah! Yeah?
Oh god.
Okay, that's what you mean,
Campanella,
Campy.
Jesus.
I expect to see Campy.
As long
Being
as
a friendly
Melchior is
nation,
dead,
they do have a
as
cooperative
long as
enough
Melchior
partnership
dies,
with Vern, I
Would be
suppose.
talking right then, wouldn't it? I didn't hear any of that because at the same time I would expect chatting. So being a friendly nation, they do have a corporate partnership with Vern. Oh, okay, we got more chit chat here. Oh, Ren, that's who it was.
Hiya, Van and friends. And look at you go on, yes. Hard at work, I see.
Hardly working. Ooh. What you were doing earlier? You're researching with your coworkers as part of your visitation. Guess that's all the chit chat. Ma'am, I hope you don't mind me going off my own. Well, just putting in the work. You guys have business here? We do. Have a personal connection with the ZCF and the Foundation, you see. So I thought this would be perfect place to get a first-hand look at the international technology exchange. What she said. As someone from the Empire, the topic I personally can't get enough of. I heard they're making memory cores for films and stuff. How could I not want to come? Sure, there will be an endless amount of information to absorb there. Just leave this part to us. We'll be sure to write up a report for you. But you better nab us some sweet scoops in exchange.
What are students doing here? Oh, of course. The educational visitation.
Still wagering that great collapse. Same phenomenon. Everything what? The Orpheus final plan for our board. Basically, we're starting down our own great collapse. Oh, I forgot about those. That makes sense. A good theory. But it's... Oh. Well, we didn't mean to crowd up the path. And we're showing up anyways. Wait, I've seen him before. I think I recognize him too. I'm sure you do. He is rather famous. Dean's Professor. My name is Rain Bright. I've heard all about you from a certain other professor.
Ah, I didn't realize you were studying abroad here. Cronkite. I believe this is our first time meeting in person.
Oh god, he looks like a wise man. God.
He really does.
I found your papers fascinating, I must say.
That's the first thing I thought when I saw it.
Okay. Basel.
Huh. Papers? Now to have my work read by such a brilliant mind. Yes, Jay, how you doing? Might I trouble you for some time to chat in the near future?
I would welcome the chance, though I'll have to pass on speaking at length with your classmates.
Cronkite and Phantom be but with a homage, Wiseman. He is Phantom, so he's like a Phantom PP, but with a homage, Wiseman.
Now, I am a busy man, I'm afraid, so if you don't mind, I will bid you farewell.
Playing Gotham Knights? How is it? I mean to play some of those blackjack. Those Batman games. I own a few of them, but I just never got around. I heard they're pretty dark. Good. Good. Glad you like it. Hi, man. Appreciate you stopping in. It couldn't be farther up his ass, but he's got the chops to back it up. Yeah. Background is Eastern, right? That was Professor Yang Cronkite, the young genius carrying the Republic's engineering community on his shoulders. He's been presenting groundbreaking tech across all kinds of fields since before the war 2 years ago. Now that you mention it, I think I saw him in the Tyrell time. I wanted to play because I've always wanted to play Nightwing. Hey, no. There was a VR one I've seen. Well, I think someone took the game and put in VR and then played it. Like I said, I own like 5 of the games. He's said to be a genius, like, not genius, the likes of which we haven't seen is Professor Hamilton. How are you connected to someone like him? I believe the order others are waiting, so how about we go? Don't be late for the meetup on it, otherwise I'll have to give you a good spanking. Why? I know. Have fun leading everyone. Oh, hold on, Ren. don't think you can get away without answering. She did. Well then, good luck with the war. One of my favorite pieces here is cool. So is it like a dark one? Is this? I doubt this is the one. I think one of the ones. I think one of them got beat by, or like Joker killed him with a crowbar. One of those games. Probably not that one because you said you want to play it, and the one that way it dies is not probably someone you want to play. Good luck with the right work. That was Jason. Okay, that's right. It's like the first one. Second one. Oh. Red Hood. Oh, okay. That makes. I'm so far behind. Now, let's give it this RL. Look into that. Dick Grayson is Nightwing. Oh, that's right. Dick Grayson was the first Robin, right? And he turns into Nightwing. I think the second Robin was Jason that dies. Yeah. There's like a third Robin too. I'd say adopting kids to send them all not to die. I'd say we've seen everything there is to see in Newtown. That said, it's like we have to go into the Institute for that request from the assistants. The one about the professor abusing his power, eh? Doesn't seem like something outright outsiders like us should be in the middle of. Then Todd. Yeah, okay. Wow, there was a lot of them. Damien. So in the anime, like Batman Beyond, you can consider that as part of the Batman stuff, because that was the futuristic one when it was old. The one about the professor abusing his power doesn't seem like something outside, like us, like outsiders like us should be in the middle of. But I'm concerned since it was posted as a 4 SPG. I wonder if we can find a way for all of us to get into the Institute. Like with the Era Tram, access requires C rank certification. It'd be nice if we could have a salon. Gotta say it again. Alzheimer. 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 But on the pressure, and get our ranks raised, but that won't work here. Not enough. Carry scan? Okay. Actually, I really enjoyed Batman Beyond.
Here you go.
How about we go? How about we go have a little talk? With who? Kiddo from earlier. He wasn't as bad about it as the CEO.
There, honey.
Still had his doubts about it. Well, wishing doesn't work. We just got a pool. Oh, thanks for being our go-between, Jan. For what? Between you and Petra? Got it. You guys seem to hit it off. Guessing it's because you're so close in here. Be up for talking to you. Just make it seem like you've got problems and he can solve them. Oh, I don't think I'll need to go that far. Sure, if I'm just honest and upfront with him, he'll listen. But I'm happy to help. Things settle down, I'll give him a call on the Zypher. Ha! Girl doesn't have a clue, huh? It's quite charming, not unaware she is of her appeal. Don't really get what you're saying, but I know we can count on it. Sorry, select contact. Oh. Well, I'm tired, so I think we're gonna get over right here. Save. Oh my goodness gracious, guys! I didn't even want to call it that. I can barely read. We'll pick this up Tuesday. So we finish off the
It's
day.
a good place.
Never liked Superman.
You
I
got
like
a lot
some of the
talking to
Superman.
later, so.
Do enjoy that. Ladies and gents, thank you for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. I will be back Tuesday, and we'll finish off. Oh, he's designed. Must be that American hero. Texas really is, Alex. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you Tuesday. Take care, and good nights.
Good night, guys. Have a good weekend.